Well, for a while, you've seen my love of retro games in general with retro docs and retro reviews. And my love of these games are homebrews made to be played on retro consoles. But I've never talked about one of my favorite retro games of all time and why. Well, in this special episode of Retro Docs, I'm going to open up and tell you about these games and how they've affected me over the years. So let's begin. I remember being at home, and one of the first presents as a kid that year was handed a box, and when I opened it, there it was, the holy grail of gaming back in the 80s, the Nintendo Entertainment System. And for all the titles the system came with, I had gotten the one with a dual cart that had Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I fell in love with Mario, but like most kids my age who played Duck Hunt, it was more of a love-hate relationship with Duck Hunt. I loved to hate it. I mean, you miss a duck, the annoying ass dog laughs at you, plus aiming the light gun was just a pain in the ass. I remember even trying the old trick by putting the light gun up to the TV screen to see if that worked. Over the years I heard rumors that if you took the light gun apart and removed the plastic clear thing in the front, you could even shoot the dog. One of my favorite game genres was, and still is, RPG or role-playing games. And one of the first ones I played was the beloved game Legend of Zelda. This to me is one of those instant classics that till this day still warms the hearts of those of us who remember it. And yes, I still like Legend of Zelda 2 Link's Awakening. It's one of those games that's so bad it's good. Blaster Master is one of those games that is strange but fun at the same time. The story of a kid who goes to his uncle's lab, only to let loose a frog going to jumping down a conveniently placed large hole, and you have to go find him as you mount up a strange vehicle and defend yourself against the enemies in the underground. What I love about this game is the two styles of gameplay. You first have the driving style, where you have to traverse the terrain in a vehicle that can shoot in all four directions, and then a top-down view where you get areas where you have to go out and venture and explore. Clash at Demon's Hat is one of those hidden gems I had the pleasure to play back in the day. The story of a mysterious group of monsters who have kidnapped a noted professor, and you're tasked to travel to their base, Demon's Hat. But first you have to defeat all the bosses to get pieces of a medallion. This game was the first time I had played a game like this where you can choose the path you go to with different results, and the music is just as good as well. Well, there's another entry into the RPG category, Final Fantasy. This franchise is one of my favorites ever since I played the first one. This game to me is awesome and top-down RPG when you level up characters and the enemies and bosses level up to provide a very challenging game. I even went as far as to find a cheat book that helped you with the game as well. Till this day, I will always have a place in my 8-bit heart for Final Fantasy and its many sequels. So there you have it, my favorite retro games. And what are your favorite retro games? Let me know down in the comments. Until then, I'm Paul saying peace out and stay frosty.